Breaking news. Juan Soto has been signed to a $765 million deal. Now, that's stupid. He broke the record. He's now the highest paid baseball player and athlete in the sports history. And what will this mean for the rest of MLB? We'll get into that now. Number one is, how will this outfield work for the Mets? As I'm looking here, the Mets, their outfielders consist of Jeff McNeil, Jose Siri, Brandon Nimmo, and Starling Marte. All these players are not getting paid like little bits of money. They're getting paid a lot of money. Jeff McNeil is on a 4-year, $50 million contract. Jose Siri is on a $2 million contract. Brandon Nimmo is on an 8-year, $162 million contract. And Starling Marte is currently on a $20 million contract. Now, I know they're probably going to defer a lot of this money, but still, I don't know how the outfield's going to work. Are they going to have to trade somebody? Is Jeff McNeil going to be like a designated hitter or something? And how is all this contract going to work? Because most likely it's going to be Jose Siri, Brandon Nimmo, and then Juan Soto. But then where's Jeff McNeil going to be? Because he's still an all-star level player. And Starling Marte, who they still have been paying a good amount, and he's still a pretty solid baseball player with 7 home runs last year and in limited action. Next is, how will this affect the left field market? As a smaller market team, for example, like the Reds, they need major outfield help. But with Juan Soto, I don't know how much free agency it's going to work out. Teoscar Hernandez is one, and Anthony Santerre is the other. Teoscar Hernandez, his contract was supposed to be 3 years, $71 million. Now this is probably going to get raised up to 3 years, $100 million. And it's because Teoscar Hernandez had 33 home runs, 272 batting average, and a 4.3 WAR. So if Juan Soto is getting paid this kind of money, then there is a good chance that left fielders are going to get bumped up in pay, including Anthony Santerre, who hit 44 home runs, had a 2.9 WAR, and a 235 batting average. Now, he's also going to market, I think he was supposed to get a $60 million contract. That's going to get bumped up to $80 million to $90 million, which is going to affect small market teams. And the Yankees probably going to pick Anthony Santander up because they didn't get Juan Soto back. Now, what will this mean for trade value for Lane Thomas? Lane Thomas is a great left fielder, but he's not top 5. But with how much teams are struggling, with outfield again, the Reds are an example. So is Lane Thomas's value going to go up a lot more ever since that Juan Soto type contract? Or what would the bar be for baseball at this point, as Juan Soto has basically broken the free agency market? And how will this affect the Yankees? Is this gonna get the rivalry even higher up in Mets Yankees? I'm seeing those games are gonna sell out because I'm seeing a LeBron kind of comparison right now. There's gonna be a lot of booing, hatred, all that crap, and I think Juan Soto is the most hated man in New York and the most loved man in New York currently. So how is that going to work? What does this mean? My final question is, are the Mets actually World Series contenders? As they went to the NLCS without Juan Soto and kind of made it a competitive series against the Dodgers, bringing it a final series of 4-2. Now with Juan Soto, things might get a little more interesting. And the Mets already have a huge payroll. I know they lost Luis Severino, but I think they'd rather have Juan Soto than Luis Severino. And, is it going to work by, what's going to happen? Is Juan Soto going to get revenge on the Yankees in the playoffs, even if they face the playoffs? Or this could be a huge bust. But I will say, I think the Mets, they are a 95-plus win team this season. And that's my take. I am Just Hits, and I'm out.